Well, I'm going to try another day at the pigeon decoying. I'm looking for a nice place to put my hide here, and up against this thick hedge will do nicely. I've got my hide built, and I'm going to get my rifle and my pellets out and into the hide and get my decoys set out hopefully. Usually like to set my furthest decoy out about 25-30 yards, depends how breezy it is at the time. It's not long to attract some attention, but I think this is a rock dove, so I'm going to leave it alone. Live bird will act like a good decoy anyway. I get an opportunity at this bird is about 20 yards to my left, and I think a pellet hits a stalk of grass in front of the muzzle there. And I'm about ready to go home after missing this magpie. I think he just ducks his head as I squeeze the trigger off. You can see the birds are quite nervous here. There's been a lot of shotgun shooting over these fields, and they're very fidgety, not giving me much time to get the camera on them and get a shot at them. But with a bit of patience, I finally get an opportunity here at about 25 yards to my right. It's a young looking bird. It hasn't got its white neck bars on yet. And I get a clean headshot. Birds usually roll around like that when they get a headshot, but you can see the head's quite limp. So I stake him out as a decoy. After a while I get some more attention. This bird's about 30 yards away. As you can see, he's quite suspicious. He's got his head stretched up and the white neck bars are showing quite broad as a sign of danger. He holds his head still enough, I'll get a shot off. Bingo. So I set him up as a decoy as well. Hide must be right and well camouflaged here, as this moggy just doesn't see me. So I decided to have a wee bit of fun with him. He's very like my cat at home. I start to give him a few wee mouse squeaks. He's interested. Here he comes. He's only about a yard and a half away from my feet. I'm a bad boy. But we went for you want to mess with a mouse again. After that miss at that magpie earlier, these boys is not wanting to come any closer than this gateway, about 120 yards away. This bird lands about 20 yards to my left, and I don't know what happened, but I just put the pellet high over the top of him. I should be putting them easy shots away. This greyback crow lands, but he's a good 50 yards plus. I'd want him a bit closer than that. And he's a wee bit fidgety anyway. Just doesn't like the look of the decoy spread. Now this bird's landed well out of range, and I've been watching him for the last 10 minutes or so. He's finally walked into range. He's about 40 yards away. Give him a wee bit of elevation and a wee bit for the breeze. and I get him with a clean headshot. Another bird down. This one's about 35 yards away. Should have had the shot off there instead of tushing about with the camera, but a bit of patience. And got him just in the back of the head. There's not much of a breeze today, but it is affecting the pellets a bit, maybe up to 1/4 of an inch at that 35 yards, which is enough to miss a pigeon in the head at times. This bird's about 30 yards away. Stubble's quite short here. You could have gone for a heart shot, but I just prefer the head shot. This one's quite interesting. Took the shot, thought I missed, and then the bird dropped straight out of the sky again. And I realised that the pellet hadn't travelled through the bird's brain, but moved about 1/4 inch to the left and gone through its throat. A killing shot, but not quick enough, so I put a second shot into it to finish it off. This is the only bird of prey I've seen this day. Thankfully that's as close as it came. Now if you're going to sit 5-6 hours in the hide, you're best taking something to eat with you. But please take your rubbish home with you. I've seen too many messes left behind by irresponsible pigeon shooters who have no respect for the ownership of the ground or the countryside they shoot in. Well, just the 5 birds, but I'm only using a pellet gun, right? But a nice day anyhow.